This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and just a random video about gaming that I was just sitting here thinking about some games I used to play on PS3. I was kind of inspired because I was watching somebody stream Mario Kart, and it reminded me that there's no kart games on these consoles as of yet. PS4 or Xbox One, at least I don't know of any kart game on the Xbox One. I know for certain there's not one on PS4. If anybody who owns the Xbox One knows of that, please let me know what it is so I could look up some footage of it. But as I only own a PS4 and a PC, I could really only talk about the PS4. So I started thinking about some of the things that I think might be missing as far as the gaming library for the PS4 in terms of genre. And, you know, starting off, one of them is definitely a kart game. One of my favorite games from the PS3 was Mod Nation Racers. I thought it was a very, very cool game. Some people didn't care for it, I think, which I found weird because I thought it was a well done kart game. I love the customization, love the online play. The in-story stuff was good. I actually got to the last race, and I don't think I beat it. I don't think I've beaten that game, which is kind of sad, but it was a really cool game. Had fun. Me and my homegirl used to play it all the time. Dope game. And kart games in general, they're very, very cool. Another game I used to play some, and was glad when they gave it away free, and it's actually on my Vita as well, and that is the Sega All Stars Racing, which was another cool kart game. It's on PC as well, so if you have a PC, check it out. I believe it is on Xbox One. I'm not Xbox One, but Xbox 360 as well. So if you still have a 360, check that out. If you still got a PS3, check it out. Again, it's on Vita. Check it out there too. Not sure if it ever made it to Wii or Wii U or the 3DS, but wherever you can find it, if you have the means to play it, play it. I totally encourage you to, because it was a pretty cool kart game. But I think you need a kart game. I think everybody should have a kart game like Mario Kart on their system. Not that many big platformers. We've had Little Big Planet 3. Had some smaller stuff. Like, I love the indie stuff that we've had, especially the old school throwback platformers like Mercenary Kings, which is just awesome. Love that game to death. But beyond Little Big Planet, which I don't think is a traditional platformer because of all the customization, all the different stuff that it does, I think I would like to see one come out. Now, again, if there is one, please let me know. I can't think of anything outside of roguelike platformers such as Rogue Legacy, Spelunky, things like that. But 2D platformers are always good. Always fun to have on the system. Always love them. Well, I can't say that I always love them because I'm one of the few people in the world that doesn't really care for Mario, but I can play other platformers, which I find fucking weird. I just like the quote unquote quintessential platformer, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of Mario. I always found that weird, but that would be cool to see. What else have we yet to really get on the PS4? We've had some RPGs, but the JRPG genre has been kind of empty. That's why I'm glad stuff like Final Fantasy Type 0 has come out, and things like Final Fantasy 15 are coming out. That being said, I kind of want a more traditional JRPG, a throwback. I grew up on the old school JRPGs, and I kind of wish that people still made stuff in the same vein as Chrono Trigger and things like that. I remember on the PS3 there was a company that made a JRPG type of game that was split up into different segments, and I can't remember the name of it. But I would like to see a more traditional style, like art style and things like that. I mean, we've had some good RPGs. Child of Light comes to mind. Love Child of Light. But the old school JRPG, I would definitely like to see that. Haven't really had a standout third person action shooter, I don't think. I can't think of one off the top of my head. In the veins of like the old Ghost Recon stuff. Even though the last Ghost Recon wasn't the greatest, something in that tradition would be cool to get. Even better if we got a SOCOM type of game. That would be cool for them to come out with. I think I would really like that, but can't think of any third-person shooters like that we've had, So that would be nice to see coming to the platform. We're getting our fighter game up with Mortal Kombat, and soon Super Street Fighter 4, or is it Ultra Street Fighter? Ultra Super Street? I don't know. They always have some weird long names. I know it's Ultra in there, so Street Fighter 4. But Street Fighter 5 is supposed to be coming soon as well, so we'll get that. I need more niche games from Sony too. Sony's always been good at making these like crazy, weird games. Like, what's the name of that thing with the little boy and the monkeys? That was a pretty cool game. Ratchet and Clank would be cool on the system as well. Like to see that. Bring back Jackson Daxter. That would be pretty cool if y'all to do. Crash Bandicoot would be nice. Nice third person platformer would always be cool to have. Shout outs to Prophecy, UTX Prophecy, for the April Fool's joke with the Crash Bandicoot cover. That was pretty cool. I know a lot of people probably were geeking over that, and then were disappointed to find that it was an April Fool joke. But be nice to see Crash Bandicoot back. That's an old staple. Actually, I wouldn't mind to see a Parappa game back either. I don't know. Parappa might be lost on this generation, even the younger people, as everybody's more accelerated now, so games like that may not appeal to the youngins like it used to. But Parappa was cool. Parappa was a cool character. Sony has a few characters out there that they could probably bring back, but I guess as time moves on, you got to move on from those. I so would like something in the vein of Bushido Blade, a fighter where the stakes are a little higher, because I think one of the reasons why Bushido Blade died out was because the stakes were so much higher, because Bushido Blade was more of the closest to a one-hit fighter that you can get. In fact, I believe in most cases it was one hit. So you had to have some type of strategy, some type of thought when you're coming into combat and sword fighting with these people, because you can get laced pretty quickly. I'm sure that doesn't appeal to a lot of people, but to me, it's kind of. I thought that concept was kind of cool, so I would like to see that. But that's about all I can think of right now. I'm sure there's some more genres or some more types of games, or some more games, such as just popped to my mind. Would be nice if Ubisoft did the Beyond Good and Evil 2. That would be pretty cool for them to get. Some real-time strategy games would be nice. I actually enjoyed playing games such as the last XCOM on the PS3. Real-time strategy can work on consoles. I know it's not the most popular thing, but I do enjoy them on PC. I wouldn't be upset if they came up with an XCOM type of real-time strategy game, because I thought that was cleverly done. It put things in a more third-person perspective, turn-based. It was cool. It was cool. I love the management of the different soldiers. Somebody die, you had to put somebody else in their spot, or people get injured, you can put them to rest. Give them different things that they can do. It was a more thoughtful game. Real-time strategy games to me I like because you have to plan and execute properly to win instead of just charging in and shooting things up and thinking on the fly more. You really had to have a plan or else you were going to get fucked, and I always like stuff like that. But there's lots of stuff, lots of games, lots of franchises that they probably could bring back. So you guys hit me up, let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Vegas, and I'm out. Deuces.